No, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like that stuff got to be hot.
Because between the two of us, we have like one normal memory, maybe.
It's like 56K.
The two guys with the absolute worst memories are trying to remember something.
Nice. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Sunday here in the lair. You're listening to the Guyz podcast. My name is B. Dazzler, Billiam Dazzlehoff. I'm joined by THC the Goat.
Yes.
Reverend Rickety the Seagull.
Good afternoon to you.
And Uncle Meat the bear, cross-dressing bear.
Yes.
Somehow fit perfectly.
And this is the Guyz podcast. Like I said, a Sunday afternoon therapy session and get-together roundtable, a chat, general discussions and whatnots. Coming to you live from Appalachia once a week. You can find us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube.
MySpace.
Anywhere podcasts are sold.
Timber.
So who wants to start us up? What's the story? Before you guys forget, why don't you lay it on us?
Oh, well, this is like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And there's a little, like, not quite mangy, but there's a gray cat out there who hangs out and, you know, just lives his life.
He's an alley cat.
He's from the wrong side of the tracks.
It's a street cat.
And he won't, like, interact or anything. So a couple nights ago, 2 weeks ago, I heard like this ee, but it wasn't real high pitched. It wasn't like a death, but something was up. So a couple hours later, I was in the kitchen, and I see the cat out there like staring at something, and he's standing on the sidewalk. It's dark, but that demon light shines down from the alleyway. It looks like The Exorcist. And the cat's there, and I'm hearing that ee, and it catches my eye somehow, but it's this little baby bunny. So I go out on the porch with some bread, and I figured I'd do what he does. I just
Throw food items
food at it.
Wild animals.
He didn't want it. He didn't want bread. I threw a hot dog at him.
He did not try carrots, though.
I didn't try carrots. No, I didn't try.
That's the first thing I asked him. Did you try carrots?
You ever seen a cat that likes bread?
No.
Well, what I had in my hand, man.
You've been around a lot of cats in your life.
Yeah, no.
You ever lured a cat to do anything with some bread?
No, never.
Or a hot dog.
I was trying to be a hero, so I noticed the little baby bunny, and he's in the street or the alleyway.
The alley.
So he's like 15 feet away, but the cat's got he's eyeballing him hard. So, you know how cats, like, they take off, but then they stop all of a sudden? He did that. Like, he was about to, and then he stopped. He went, like, 2 feet, maybe. So I walked down the steps of the porch, and I'm on, like, the sidewalk, and I'm walking down the other steps into the alleyway, and they're brick steps. So I stand up on the edge of the steps to get a better look at the poor bunny I'm going to save. And the cat does that jitter thing, and I step down to go be a hero, and I fell over the steps.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Over the
cat
wall.
was in your
Over
mind.
the wall, onto
into
the
the
steps,
weeds.
over the other wall, and then into the weeds.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you
man.
go out
You
there,
okay?
and there's a giant imprint
It
of
looks
a
like
fallen
a meteor.
mountain.
It looks like a meteor hit the earth.
Looks like a meteor strike
Landslide.
into the weeds on the side of his house.
It's a bear wearing a bikini imprint in the
Fell off
bushes.
his unicycle.
Bear
His legs all fucked up. It was like
Look how, look at that. It's
Oh,
caught.
wow.
it was worse 2 weeks
And the
ago because
front.
I stopped over for some reason.
Yeah.
Like right after that happened. I don't know. I hung out for a little bit and I was like, God damn, man! And he showed this all to me, and it's looking better now.
It looks better now, yeah. The leg doesn't hurt. My back hurts.
Yeah. So did the baby? Was the baby bunny
I haven't
saved?
seen those fuckers ever since, man.
2 walls and a...
some steps, and a bunch of weeds.
Yeah, it's.
But if he would have
So you
fell
just got
a
up
little
and-
further, he would have fell off the wall into the alley.
Yeah.
Which is like a 4
4-foot drop, that would have sucked. This was only, like maybe 8 inches down to a step that I thought was there that wasn't, so another 8 inches, and then I teetered over the other wall and then fell probably maybe
Nobody
a
yelled
foot and a
timber.
half. They didn't, and it was dark. Thankfully, nobody saw me. I hope.
He said, tell him what you said was the first thing he thought of.
What? I hope nobody saw me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And late at night,
It was
he's like, that fucking bunny and that cat are making fun of me.
those two assholes.
Tom and Jerry teamed up for a reunion special with you.
Yeah. So I'm fucked. I'm not being a hero no more. Fuck them.
You didn't even get up and check on it. You were just like,
I got up. Once I got up, I got up quick because I thought, like somebody might have seen me.
Yeah.
And they weren't there. They were gone.
That's what adrenaline does.
I was up quick.
Adrenaline makes you invisible for 5 seconds.
But for a split second, I was like, where the fuck am I? I was upside down looking up through the weeds that look like trees up into the sky.
Oh, I've been there.
I wasn't even drunk or high.
Just compassion. Compassion's what did it.
That's all you get.
Chadwick Boseman died.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I saw that. That's a shame. He was what, like 42 or something?
43.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I know.
He had cancer, didn't he?
He had it in a colon.
Yeah.
I think. Have you ever had your colon checked for cancer?
No.
Anybody?
No.
I have, yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
What was it
By
like?
a doctor?
Finger.
Was it a
I
finger?
thought that was prostate.
Yeah,
Not colon
that's-
cancer. Prostate.
Yeah. I only had the prostate, but not
Yeah.
the I've had
Not
colonoscopy though, so
Oh,
I
that's
think
right.
that
'cause
covered.
you're-
Yeah,
Oh yeah, when you had C. diff, they probably did that.
You've had
huh?
some things up
that was
there.
before.
Yeah, it's
They said
it's
mine was immaculate. Oddly.
Oh, was it?
really.
Yeah.
You're you
They said
had
it
a
was
nice
a picture.
asshole.
It was a picture of health.
They
I
said
said-
it was immaculate?
Yes, that's exactly.
That's not
That's why.
doctorly.
That's why I
That isn't
remember the term.
doctorly.
That's why I
It is
remember
not
the term.
doctorly.
The person that took me told me that.
That's like a religious term. That is not a doctor term.
And the person that took me there was like, your doctor yelled at me. I said, for what? I said, I was clean. I didn't sneak in any sandwiches or anything you had to dodge. It wasn't asteroids in there. She's like,
No
no.
gerbils?
She's like, why'd I have to do this? You're perfectly fine. You're perfectly healthy. You're a picture.
Nice. That's good news, though, to get.
Immaculate, yeah.
Picture
Yeah,
of
he
Your
said-
undercarriage
He
is
said
immaculate.
immaculate. He said immaculate.
a picture of a tired dog's mouth.
That's what I was thinking.
Looks like a crumbling cave back there.
I wasn't expecting good news.
Yeah, I was thinking. Maybe
You got no bad Hemis or anything up there?
Yeah,
No,
really.
no, it was just when you turn a certain age, you're supposed to get certain stuff done.
I figured there'd be like a friend's ring or something. You know how they
Yeah.
get drunk out at that Polish club and things happen. Challenges, I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like dares.
No snails or
Now,
anything?
my challenge is to try to resist the anesthesia as long as I can.
Oh.
Because you can usually make one of the funnier jokes in your life, like just the second before you go out.
What?
So you can make a funny joke, like right if you try to hold off on the anesthesia knocking you out, you get to this really you only get an instant of it, but you can make some of the funniest jokes ever.
Yeah, but don't you think you
And
only
that
think
moment
it's
right
funny?
before. Well, sometimes you don't get to say them because you're completely inebriated. You think it won't come out of your mouth, but they're still funny. Jokes. Yeah. You'll get up and you'll be like, remember that joke I told you before I went under? Wasn't that a
Yeah,
good one?
dude, I was
What was it?
only ever on anesthesia once like that, and I remember just bullshitting, and then I don't remember anything. I remember waking up, and that's it.
It's getting drunk in reverse completely.
Yeah. Neuralink's coming out. Do you see Elon Musk's Neuralink is coming
He
out?
did it
I
on a
have
pig,
not.
right?
Yeah.
Really?
I think he's already got one.
You think he has
I
one?
think
He's
he has
using
one. He's a scientist, right?
it? Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Engineer?
Every story about a scientist who creates something awesome usually performs on themselves a little or practices on.
You mean like a
themselves.
tattoo artist?
Well, yeah, but a scientist.
Like Jeff Goldblum in The Fly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's got something.
Yeah, we're going to be able to use our cell phones from our head.
Yeah, that's cool. That's like
It's not
the
a
stories.
It's not a good
The-
idea.
I don't
Yeah.
think I want that.
Imagine how good porn's going to look like that.
yeah. You could be watching porn all the time. Nobody knows.
Right in your head.
They'll know.
I would love that. I mean, do you ever read any of like the cyberpunk books and stuff? Have you?
No.
Like William Gibson and shit. Oh, they're fantastic. So, as close to being as good as like the Dritz series and shit like that. It's awesome. He's talking about having like the neural links like that, but they call it jack in, where you plug in something in there and you can do whatever the hell you want to do. Just
Yeah,
log
it's
into a
coming.
computer and go over the net like that since
It's coming. I remember when he started talking about it, he was saying it was still years out. But man,
well,
it's
you have
right
that
around the corner.
Neuralink. The next step is, I mean, your brain has electricity.
Yeah.
You find out how to interact with that electricity and like the synapses and shit, and you could plug right into your brain. You know,
And our brains are so elastic; they're gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? You
it's
just
all
put it
going to
in
be.
there.
It's down to ones and zeros and voltage and.
I wonder,
so crazy.
Wonder when they'll get down to downloading the poor people's brains.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, onto a disc and stuff. What is that? Altered Carbon on Netflix?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that? Oh, that's good. That's what they in the future they basically figure this out, and they could download the consciousness of a human into a disc that you can plug into the base of your neck, into your spine, and upload the consciousness to a
bodies are
dead
just
body.
shells.
So they would get the bodies are like shells. So like rich people can buy new shells of poor people that died in some way, and they keep them on ice or whatever, and you can
Oh,
jack
I
into
see.
those,
I
be
get you.
whoever you want.
It's gonna be weird.
Yeah, maybe
We won't get to see it.
if we don't get
It's weird,
knocked
I mean,
back into the Stone Age.
To be so materialistic and objective,
Well, it's about living forever too, man.
but I mean that switch to something that totally doesn't exist, I think is gonna be hard for a lot of people. They like to touch things. They hoard toilet paper. It's a chimp brain.
Oh,
Well, that would be a hard thing to program something with senses. The way everything's just perception. So
yeah.
the way a fly sees the world is completely different than your
Right.
world. So you're
And
not
what
even
makes
seeing,
up that
you're not seeing the
perception?
same thing.
That's not just purely electrical. I think that's also chemical.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely.
and that's going to be the hard part. Is getting like.
But it's all just interpretation. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like they're developing,
yeah.
they're making devices for deaf people that it's like a wristwatch. And they just learn to use it. Like a dog barks and they'll get a certain vibration. And after a while they'll go, oh shit, there's
That's
a dog
what it
barking
is.
somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
so
all
you
just,
perceive those signals as
it's just
exactly what it
interpretation,
is.
you know?
Yeah, it's just like the colors. How do you know everybody sees the same
They don't.
exact color?
More than likely.
Comparative things, I guess.
Right. So what else happened this week?
Can't stop touching it, can you?
That's what she said.
Don't you be swinging your meat this way.
I like the stylish chain.
Yeah, that is awesome.
It's jute.
twine.
Isn't it jute?
I don't know what jute is.
Twine.
I think it's
Twine.
jute cord.
You might be right.
It's twine. That's what I would say.
It's twine. In American, that's called twine.
Or like
Mark Twain.
Baylor twine. Yeah.
And a dildo.
It's not a dildo.
Well,
You can't do anything sexual with this.
Sure
Have
you
you
can.
tried?
No.
Sure you can.
Well, I don't think that it's not for that.
You could stick it in your nose.
Won't fit.
In your mouth.
It would fit in my mouth, but why would you suck on a dildo?
Why would you buy a dildo?
Did you hear about the Polish? It's a necklace, Dick.
Zing! Got him.
It's
What-
for
what-
fashion.
What about the Polish?
The Polish lady who, wow, wait a minute.
Good story, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's a joke.
It's a cool one.
The Polish woman who broke all her teeth,
Mm-mm.
she was sucking on her dildos. It's not good.
No.
No.
It's far from good.
And I feel bad because it's, racist.
What do you mean she was sucking on her dildos? I don't get it.
She broke out all her teeth because the vibrator.
Oh, that would have been good information.
But that's a vibrator, not a
I
dildo.
fucked it up. I told you I fucked
why
it
would
up.
they break her teeth?
The vibrator broke them.
Dildos are usually rubber, right?
Mhm.
I should have said vibrator.
Vibrators can
Because
be
you didn't.
metal
When
or
that joke
anything.
came out, dildo wasn't even, I don't think, a thing.
How long ago was that?
It's an old joke.
1970s?
Oh, but vibrators were around?
I think, yeah. Well, they were. They were administered by doctors. They were steam powered.
I would think the dildos came before vibrators. 'Cause
Well,
you could
yeah.
just get a
But
stick.
I think the terminology wasn't. I don't know. What
They didn't call them dildos.
I think they called them fuck sticks. Yeah.
It ends in a vowel. It has to be.
Yeah,
Italian
didn't they
for it.
find an old Roman one down one of those porta shitters?
They've been around
uncovered?
forever. People have
Big
used
wooden
gourds.
dildo, a gourd. Yeah.
People have used gourds.
What do you call it?
See them on
Gordo?
vegetable stands all the
Yeah.
time. Cukes,
think you're right,
zucchinis,
yeah.
carrots,
Squash.
potatoes, all types of things. Mashed ones.
The eyes are like the
Peas.
strings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could use anything. So what's going on, Rick? Anything with you this week?
Not a whole lot.
No? How's the farm going? I saw you some veggies on the porch. Are those for me?
Yeah, those for you.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you're loaded. You're good to go for a little while.
Yeah.
You got some jalapenos coming soon.
Nice. I like jalapenos.
Kale. I didn't know if he'd want it or not.
Yeah, I'll eat some kale. Hell yeah. That's a superfood.
I should have brought it.
Kale's superfood. Super good for you.
What is it doing for you? That it's super good.
Leafy greens.
Super things.
Has it increased your? That's a fucking tight ass shirt, man.
Yeah, that's my work shirt, dude.
I never saw that. Look at that.
It's
That's
work
awesome,
shirt.
man.
You know?
I wear polos. You wear
Yeah,
polos.
look at it. Some toilet spray.
Oh, he's got some white.
I got some toilet spray
dried
on
stuff
my legs.
on his pants.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you know what I've been doing like the past week? Oh, I've been binge watching on ESPN Plus all the first UFCs, 1 to 10. I watched,
Nice.
and that was fucking because I've ever since the first one I've always gotten them on pay-per-view or whatever. So I've seen all those fights as they happen on pay-per-view, and it's crazy going back and watching them, just how different things were, and if like what you know, because you actually do stuff like that still, knowing what you know. If you were back in the first UFC, motherfucker, you might win.
Yeah, the techniques.
Yeah,
was nuts.
exactly.
Like, nobody
The
knew
techniques,
what
exactly.
to do. I mean, if a jiu-jitsu guy got on you, you were just
just learn if you, as a good striker, learn to sprawl and learn a triangle choke, a key lock.
Be running through people.
Oh,
I mean, there were some big dudes though.
Yeah, giant dudes.
There were some big fuckers because they didn't have weight divisions. That was the difference.
The big protest early on was people are going to die. So there was definitely a Roman gladiator factor watching.
Right, there was that fear.
You didn't know what the hell was going to happen.
And I look at the cities that they were in,
and they were freak shows too. They put like a little skinny guy versus a big giant guy, and
that one dude with the one boxing glove and one
one open. He lost quick, but nobody knew what to expect. So you go in and what the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
You have to commend the job they've done on safety throughout their sport, though. I mean,
hell yeah.
Yeah. Because some of those, I
thought it would be a lot worse.
I watched Tank Abbott's first fight, and he was fighting Messias, some big Mexican dude or whoever, and he hit him, knocked him out. He was out as he was falling back, already down. And Tank, they didn't stop it. Tank hit him twice, coming down, head against the canvas. Once, twice, flush. The dude was stuck, and then he went and mocked him.
Yeah.
That was like one of the most violent. And I saw like an AMA on Reddit with Big John McCarthy. Yeah. And he said that was one of the worst times that he's seen, that he was actually worried about.
I was going to say, he's been there since the beginning. He helped start it.
Yeah, he did.
He looks like a little boy, doesn't he?
In the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then when Joe Rogan pops on, he looks like a little boy. Dana White looks like a fucking little boy. Has hair.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Looks like a little skinny fucking lawyer.
It's great. You could see Dana White and Joe Rogan before hormones.
Yes. I was going to ask you, what the hell are they taking, man? Because both of them bulked up with
HGH, they're and the reason you can really tell is their heads. Look at the size of their heads.
They go wide.
They're like fucking squat ass heads, and then they get this thing called bubble gut, like it's like a pot belly, but it's up real high.
Oh.
Yeah. That's another symptom of that HGH.
Well, what swells down there?
I can't remember like scientifically what it does, but
I wonder if it's the gallbladder.
But there's something in there that like pushes up, and that's why you see them. They got like this. They'll be fucking ripped and have abs and shit, but it's puffy at the top.
Yeah, that's
like what make you want to beat on that.
Well,
yeah, but some of them. I mean, have you gone back and watched them? I'd like to go back and watch. Like all the old prides.
I went backwards.
Now.
I started with the most recent. When I did that, I did that in the winter, this past winter, and I just went backwards as far as I could for a while. But like some of the more recent in the last couple of years, like you got to check out Paulo Costa and Yoel Romero.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh, I've seen a lot of Yoel's
two
stuff.
fucking steroid-looking motherfuckers beating the shit out of each other. Woof. Yeah. That's crazy.
I was kind of worried last night was Adesanya's fight because I wanted to see that.
Oh no! It's not last night.
Yeah.
It's September.
Yeah, September. It's
Yeah,
later
that's
on.
fight
I
of the
wanna
year.
see that.
That's
yeah.
going to be
I
fight. of the
definitely
year.
have to go watch that one because that's going to be amazing. That other
Anytime
dude,
he fights.
Paulo
Costa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's fucking amazing.
Gigantic.
And Adesanya's fight with Romero was fucking good. If Romero's knee
tense.
wasn't
I
blown
know.
out, it would have been possibly a different story.
It was tense, man.
yeah,
It was
so
tense.
I think that's going to be a really good fight.
Yep. Yeah, it is going to be good. Any fight with Adesanya is good.
Yeah, the dude just I think when I watch him, I'm like, oh man, I envision myself if I was a fighter.
Yeah.
That's how I'd be because he's not super strong.
His precision.
Yes, exactly. Not super fast, not
Technique.
super strong. It's just technique and
Yep.
super accurate.
Yeah.
But I keep thinking, damn, if he gets a hold of him like Romero,
Right.
if he hits him, if he gets a hold of him,
Yeah,
but the
'cause he's
motherfucker's
skinny.
so slippery, you
Yeah.
know?
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
just it's beautiful to watch.
You don't
He's
get to see a lot of
technician.
him because he's in Bellator, but if you check out Michael Venom Page,
Oh,
I
I've
know
never
him
even
from-
heard.
Yeah,
of him.
yeah.
he's an English dude, and
Oh, yeah?
he's even skinnier, but fights that same way.
They look like bugs.
Ridiculous.
They're like long limbs.
Yeah.
Praying mantises, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leverage
John
it,
Jones
man.
was like that, too.
Yeah, exactly.
In his early
yeah,
days.
he was exactly. That's why I started.
But he's going up to
Getting him.
heavyweight.
I know.
That's going to be crazy.
Yeah, he vacated the title.
Yeah, he's going to have a run in heavyweight, I think. I don't know. It's going to be sick.
Yeah, who's gonna? Oh, goddamn! If
Stipe, he's gonna-
If Ngannou got a hold of him, man.
That's scary.
If he hit him just once, clipped him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's anybody,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Ngannou-
Ngannou. Yeah. Dude, you're not. Fuck, that dude's
uppercut
scary.
was-
Like as scary as Tyson was in the
Yeah.
early days watching him.
Yep.
Just that pure squat and then power.
Boom. Yeah.
Like they would blast holes in people. I remember watching Tyson's old shit, and that was
It was scary to see him hit people.
Yeah.
It was nuts. Man.
Yeah, Ngannou's like that. He can be off balance and catch you with like the third
Right.
swing,
And you're out. It
That's it.
takes a special person to withstand that.
yep.
And nobody has been able to.
Stipe beat him.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Stipe's so overlooked, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he is.
Because he talks like the dude from Office Space,
That's the only reason.
and he won't do press. You know what I
That's
mean?
why. Imagine if he was like Nate Diaz.
Oh, if
yeah.
he talks shit,
Yeah.
if he talks shit, oh man, but he won't. He won't. He's too modest.
Humble.
Yep.
He's Cleveland.
Yeah.
Ukrainian. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
but
Ukrainian?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, but
Or is he slow?
Croatian.
Slovak, Croatian,
Croatian.
Croatian.
or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's almost the
Like-
same.
But
Mirko.
him and
Mirko.
Ngannou are going to fight again, and Ngannou's been training and
yeah,
training. and
he's
training,
gotten so much better since his earlier. Earlier he was kind of like a
Just
Kimbo.
That's
dude.
all he had was
Yeah.
that punch. Yeah.
But now he's
Wasn't he
learned to
just some
defend
dude off the
shit.
street in France or something? He
I have
was-
no idea.
They were like, dude, you're huge. Come into the gym
Yeah, I
and
think so.
kind of something like that. So.
Yeah, he hasn't been in the sport that long.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. Once he learns that technique.
Scary.
Yeah. Now does he have a chin?
Yeah. I've never seen him get knocked out.
And Stipe
or-
didn't
or
knock him
test
out? How did-
No,
It was a decision.
I can't remember now. I can't remember.
I can't either.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up because
Yeah,
that
I
would be a
don't know.
good fight. I'd like to watch that. You remember some of them early Pride fights, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus,
Yeah, they were
dude, I
crazy.
loved it. Anything with Sakuraba in it.
Oh fuck yeah! Vandalay when
yeah.
Vandalay
Oh
first.
my God, the young axe murderer,
Quentin
dude.
Jackson when he first
Yeah.
came in.
Oh
When-
yeah,
when,
they had some of the then
Shogun and Ninja, the brothers, whenever they came.
Nagaras,
The Nagaro brothers, Bob Sapp, like
the
Pride was
one
the shit.
and the only Fedor.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dude,
Yeah, that
his
dude was
early fight. That was another dude that I was
Mark
like, if I got
Kerr.
hit by him, God damn, man. Yeah, then I thought Pride was better than the
Oh
UFC.
yeah, it was for a while. It was during that period when
Yeah.
Pride. Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Because in Pride there was no steroid rules.
Oh, yeah.
They actually pushed steroids.
Now it was owned by like the Yakuza.
Yeah, they actually
It was
would push
crazy.
steroid. Yeah, so
Help
you would-
yourself to some steroids on the way out.
yeah, and they would give freak shows too. They would put like,
Remember the Japanese wrestlers
Against
yes,
Yarborough?
They would bring wrestlers in there. They
Remember
would bring,
old big old Bob Sapp?
yeah, I
That
can't
dude's
believe
a pussy.
I can't believe how many giants they found. Like
That giant.
Nogara.
Yeah, is that
Big
his name?
Nogueira, yeah. He's a
Silva. There was a giant
Yeah.
Silva.
Oh yeah.
There's
He
a
was a
couple
Chinese
giants.
guy or something. He was
His feet
big.
was like this
yeah, he was
big.
humongous.
Big old like mongoloid head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
Pride.
that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the
Pride
same
was
guy
the
that fought
shit.
Don Fry? When they just punched each other, they were held. They had their hands.
yeah.
covered?
Yeah. He was like,
Remember that?
He looked like he was half
Mhm.
panda
They were
And
there.
they
just
both
like,
just kept
yeah.
punching each other.
And his head just kept getting bigger.
Yeah, it looked like wrestling. Like
He looked like a
pro
panda bear.
wrestling.
Like,
Yeah, it's funny because the UFC 10 I was watching, the championship was Don Fry versus Mark Coleman. And it's when
wow.
Mark Coleman first came in.
Yeah.
And Don Fry was on a 4-0 streak. Mark Coleman came in, and because his
could
wrestling,
wrestle.
oh
Yep.
my God.
Yeah.
And Fry is a decent wrestler.
Yeah.
But that world class
Yep.
experience. But all he needed was to learn how to submit or fight a little bit better, Cause Coleman then, but he got that later.
Yeah, I was
But
trying to
he was
remember who beat. I thought it was Coleman and Mark Kerr in that one Pride Grand Prix. Vochanchin?
Igor Vochanchin.
Igor Vochanchin, I think it was.
He
But,
was a badass
yeah,
too.
man.
People slept on
All
him.
those, that was like 2004, 2005. Yeah,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Maybe a little earlier too,
Mhm.
because I remember I started getting into it really bit. Yeah, it was earlier because I moved from Oklahoma in like 04, and I was watching him in Oklahoma. So maybe 03, 02 ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were the shit though, man. I mean, I would
know.
buy the DVDs, had the chipped cable box to
Yeah.
get the
I would download them
pay-per-views.
off of.
Jim Brown was the color commentator.
Oh yeah, and he sucked.
Yeah,
he was
horrible.
terrible. God damn it! You can't. I realized listening to all those early ones, we were spoiled with Joe Rogan
Oh,
because
yeah.
because what's the other wrestler, Jeff Blatnick? He sucked.
But you know who Pride did have after a while was El Guapo, Boss Rutan.
Yeah, he's good.
Boss
He's
Rutan
I didn't
was
like
good.
him as a fighter. but
I did. I didn't like the way he dressed. Let me say that.
you did like the way
No,
he
he wore those big wrestling boots,
Yeah.
tight ass pants. But I loved the way he fought, man. He was the first dude I saw punch with
With
the
his-
palms of
yeah.
his hands,
Ah.
and he was the first dude I saw make somebody quit with leg kicks.
Yeah, the leg kicks are the shit.
Yeah,
man. Now
uh,
everybody's doing those calf kicks and shit.
Calf kicks are that's the number one technique right now. I
Yeah.
mean, that's
It was
the
so
game
underrated
changer.
for so long. You had to have the hardened shins though to be able to to hit those. If you hit them wrong, shin on shin, that
Did you guys see that Jamoke that 17-year-old kid that went down with a rifle and
I hear tell he's a hero.
get out of here?
That's
Ain't
what
nobody
people are
saying he's a
saying.
hero.
They
Yeah,
call
they
him
are. The Patriot.
They
He's a
call him
Patriot.
the champion of the Kenosha hat trick.
Nobody's saying
Yes,
that.
they are.
Couple of
And he
people
was-
hiding on the internet.
He
saying
was
that
defending himself.
Yeah.
Okay,
was
so he
defending
went
everybody. It's across state
to a
lines.
protest with a gun.
They say he's What would you do, bro?
Yeah, if somebody was hitting you with a skateboard,
So-
that's an assault.
So if you can arrest those two rich people who came out of their house with guns to quote unquote protect their house,
Democrat cities,
Yeah.
all pedophiles, all of them.
Yep. That's all they're doing.
yeah.
If you say
You're
I'm
saying
a-
it's okay for
right. If you
pedophilia.
vote for Trump,
That
for
they're
Biden, you support pedophilia.
right? That they're what's the thing now that they're a minority or something like that, or a sexual preference
Right,
now,
right.
being a pedophile. Pedophiles.
Oh.
Oh yeah, there's a huge.
Somehow, all of a sudden,
QAnon? Is that some QAnon shit?
Yeah,
Well-
of course.
Ain't nobody buying that 4chan bullshit except for
I think a lot of people are,
Fox News.
except at least to justify their inconsistencies.
Man, I cannot. It's like they're the best trolls ever. You got to give it to them. They got the fucking president up there talking about them.
Yeah.
Super fucking trolls.
I
man.
saw one of the
There's some-
craziest shirts I ever saw.
What?
It was a picture of Joe Biden's head, like poorly photoshopped with a Hitler mustache, and it said "Not my dictator."
Yeah.
I almost
It's
bought it. I almost
nuts.
bought it just because it was on so many levels,
Wow.
like just
Crazy.
mind-boggling.
Yeah, they put the Hitler mustache on the donkey now, and the sleeve, the red sleeve with the swastika, all Democrat, pedophiles, Democrats, lawlessness, Nazis.
That's so crazy.
Well,
shapeshifters.
right here over the mountain there in Bedford, they had those protesters get shot.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear about that.
Shot back though.
Yeah, that's the story. That's the story.
That's their defense.
But yeah, I can understand 2:30 in the morning in Bedford County.
Right.
You wake up because you hear something. There's a bunch of people in your yard, and
at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, 2:30 in the morning. I can understand. The people around here.
Yeah.
They're not scared to come.
Yeah, they're gonna pop off.
And so I guess he did, and got some buckshot in somebody, and
damn.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. I just don't understand how you can justify you cannot go to a volatile situation carrying a gun. And especially then you can't have the cops throwing them water bottles and telling them you appreciate them being there.
No.
That's not saying anything good for the police, man. That's just like what kind of an indictment is that on those police? Right. Not all police, but those particular police. Like, they're yahoos. You're about law and order. Why would you ever? I don't give a fuck whose team you think they're on or what their political view is. Like, if you share a political view, fucking go hang together at the bar. But they're standing out there with guns in a volatile situation, and you're going to cheer them on?
And you can speak to that because you were law enforcement.
Yeah, those are asshole cops.
People ask me, they're like, oh, we should call in the National Guard. I said, because I was in the military, I said, if I was part of a National Guard unit and was ordered to fire upon looters or rioters. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not.
History will judge us.
Now, they need to be corralled and stopped, like looting and shit like that. But the first order is not to shoot.
No. And it's sure as fuck not to tip your hat to some vigilante standing on the side of the road just because they're cheering you on and they worship you. You know what I mean? Like,
imagine if the roles were reversed. If that was a minority person, he'd been dead.
Yeah, it's so fucking bullshit because those same cops will make fun of people who listen to scanners. Any other time, they would make fun of those people who listen to scanners. Oh, yeah. The dudes who come pulling up behind the scene like, I was listening on the scanner. Any way I can help out? Those cops.
You have a lot of people like that?
Yes. Yes.
Shit,
that's who's there. That's who's there. Cop groupies. That kid was a cop groupie. He, as a teenager, had all these pictures of like junior police department uniforms on. Like, he knew
was his dream.
that's how he was going to get his power.
Wasn't he a criminal though?
The kid?
Yeah.
No.
Didn't he get arrested for like weed and possession and disorderly conduct or something?
There's a video online of him purportedly punching a girl in the face during a fight in a.
Yeah, I'm just saying those same cops would have made fun of that dude, in any other time. But now they're like, oh, yeah, good going, guys. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Since when does a fucking cop appreciate dudes standing around with AR-15s? Even if there was a simple street fight, it's like, wait a minute, these assholes, for one thing, probably aren't trained enough. They're going to end up hitting one of us.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, those are some dumb fucking cops.
Yeah, I definitely get that. I mean, I don't know how big Kenosha is, or Johnstown size, maybe,
I don't
bigger.
know.
I can understand that because I could see the cops around here doing the same
thing. Yeah. Well, if you got a volunteer police department or something, maybe. But
they had that at Bedford, though.
What?
They were, there were people out there with rifles with.
And the cops were cheering them on?
No, the cops weren't cheering them on, but they were standing outside a courthouse. Seeing American citizens standing outside their courthouse with AR-15s is not comforting.
Yeah. No.
And they want to shoot.
And they're so fucking stupid because, if anything, you're giving the government a reason to take those fucking guns away from you.
Yeah, there we go.
You fucking idiots. You're playing into their hand. You think that they really, if it is a cabal at the top and you want to be like a conspiracy theorist,
they'd be most interested in disarming the public.
No doubt. So, go ahead. Bring out your AR-15s. Boom. Now we got an AR-15 problem. Let's take them. Like fucking idiots.
Exactly, man. Thank you.
How could you think escalating that situation that you're a patriot?
They do though. It's remarkable how much they think they're good people.
They've fucking ruined this country.
It's like they've commandeered the word patriot. They've just it just might as well mean douchebag. You hear somebody say I'm a patriot now, it's like, oh, here we go. This motherfucker's a goat fucker.
They're proud of their flag.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And the other one, too.
And the other one, too. But see, that's the other thing. I don't understand how you could be super proud of both.
I don't get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's some problems.
There's glaring inconsistencies in their thinking.
Right.
I like both teams from the Super Bowl this year, so I'm going to be happy no matter what.
Right.
Yeah. But that's how cowards don't lose.
Right.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
That's a
Wow.
fact.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. It's so
It is.
crazy.
That's what gets me is I don't understand how anybody can logically connect those dots and think it's real.
Because they don't think.
And I don't understand that.
They're triggered. They're
A lot
all
of them
fucking
are
triggered.
connected to an ancestry they don't actually have, too.
Yeah, no
Like
doubt.
your family grew
Yeah.
up in upstate New York. You moved down to the South in the 70s.
Exactly.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And, you're waving
And a
your-
lot of
waving
these-
your flag. And,
That's why I love these fucking pro-Nazi motherfuckers too. It's like, well, you're kind of a degenerate. I'm pretty sure your ass would have been at the camp. Like, I don't know. More than likely, you're from a long line of gypsies, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Your ass
You
would have
don't
been
look
at-
like an Ubermensch.
No.
In any way.
Nope. Dog, you would have been at the camp. You know? You dumb motherfuckers. Like, you know they took retards too.
they were easier to get rid of. They didn't have IDs.
They did operations on people like you. You know that. They were operating on people like you while they were still alive. I'd shut the fuck up. I wouldn't be cheering for that team. Fucking goofballs, man. Goofballs.
No doubt.
Lack of empathy.
Yeah. Big
Just
time.
a serious fucking lack of empathy. But that's all right. What are you going to do, huh? It's going on all over the world. There's no country that doesn't have some type of riot or unrest going on right now.
Civil unrest.
It's everywhere. It's a era change. Shit's got to change. It's a little scary. If I weren't an old man.
Yeah, I'd be. Oh, dude, you know how we would have been if we were 19 now. Jesus,
I don't know. I would be. Yeah, I couldn't have been any more anti-establishment back then.
I'd have been fucking protesting like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I would have been.
I would have been one of the assholes probably breaking
Yeah.
shit. More. I mean, just saying.
I'd have had me a new VCR.
At the time, I would have had a new pair of Vans.
Some Converse
some
All-Stars.
Airwalks. I would have had some Airwalks.
Oh, yeah. Airwalks were dope. Remember our desert boots, dude? We
Fuck
were
yeah.
so happy. You and I
Hell
both got
yeah.
desert boots. That was the shit.
Yep.
That's,
Yeah, I probably would have been doing the tomfoolery shit.
Oh, yeah. I know I would be. I know myself. And I know what I was like back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
we
these
would be
kids
there.
actually, I think as much as everybody wants to, as much as one side wants to be so anti-protest and anti-anybody speaking out, like, I think our generation, guys in their 40s, would have been much worse. This shit would have been much worse if they would have given us a reason to riot back into the, you know what I mean? It's like,
Probably.
oh shit, we're rioting?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go,
because
look.
we didn't have the fucking phones and shit like that.
Yes.
So you heard something, oh, I'm going.
Oh yeah,
you know?
and it could have been chaos.
Right.
It could have been real. I mean, we had the anarchist cookbook. You know how many of us had the anarchist cookbook and we're looking for reasons
Homemade
to make shit?
napalm.
We were looking for reasons to make shit.
Remember we did that in Cleveland. Like,
Yeah.
one at a time we made like that homemade napalm.
Yeah.
Iced tea carton with some shit and
Yeah.
We didn't have the societal boundaries either.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
No.
We didn't have
No.
like the awareness.
No.
you know.
And there was a great economy,
Right.
which I think really figures into it.
Well, they had us. They had us a lot more figured out then. I think now, because of all the information that's out, that's why you're seeing this worldwide.
Well, if you're a 12-year-old kid out on the street, somebody's going to call the cops at 10 o'clock. and
Exactly,
at
back then.
10:15 and at 10:30.
Yeah, back then, no doubt. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's crazy times. Crazy times. We're living through like some historic events.
yeah, 2020's been probably the worst year on record.
I would say, like, as far as, there's unrest in like every country. We got fucking pandemics, the economy, they're trying to go to war. Fucking India and China are pretty much a hot war. Shit is lighting up. It is lighting up.
You don't hear much about the Indian military.
No, you don't. You don't.
I'm just thinking they got to be an underdog in that one.
Oh, no doubt.
I'm trying to handicap that one in my head.
Unless it's a yoga competition.
They used to ride in on elephants.
Yeah.
But
That'd
you
be
got to
badass.
think the Indus Valley civilization is one of the oldest in the world.
No
just
doubt.
like
They've
China,
been there
just like
forever.
Mesopotamia. You
Yeah.
know, it has been. And
It's been there a long time, man.
I think they have one aircraft carrier, so
Well, they have nukes.
In one area.
They both have
Period.
nukes.
They both have nukes. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's it. That's all.
So that's why they need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
And I'm
weird.
sure we're hot to sell India some shit.
Yeah, they're gonna be they're gonna take China's place as our big
Go-to
daddy,
guy. Yep.
big daddy consumer,
Sugar daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we're on the hook for how many billions of dollars
To
to
China?
China?
Yeah,
How
I
do you
said
think
we
we're
just
gonna
don't pay it.
off?
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, I'm not paying that bill.
Fuck 'em.
I don't feel like paying
We
that
ain't
bill.
paying it. What are they gonna do?
This is that 1 cent for
What are they
what
gonna
99 or 16 CDs for 1 cent or whatever.
China and Russia are trying to change over out of
Get the
our.
CDs. I ain't paying for that.
No, China and Russia are trying to change out of our currency anyway. The whole world's trying to get out of the dollar.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense for them.
It's been proven it's
makes
not
it-
that hard to do.
yeah, so it's like fuck it. We'll make up another one. As soon as
Yeah.
they go to Bitcoin, we'll
Brown
go to
Bitcoin, yeah.
We'll go to brown coin.
We'll go to brown coin. Like fuck it. This is ours. Yeah, they can't make us pay
We're
shit.
just going to use this. You guys in or not.
That's right, you guys. But I'll tell you what they don't have: black people culture. We are the
Yeah.
dominant purveyors and salesmen of black people
Yeah.
culture. Where else are you going to get it?
That's the truth.
Africa's still a little bit behind. Give them some time. And they're going to
Yeah.
run shit. But
Japan, J-pop,
that's K-pop.
K-pop.
That's from Korea.
whatever.
Japan had Pokemon and it's played out.
Japanimation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Manga.
No, but yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. That whole NBA,
All of
black
it.
culture, the
Yeah.
rappers,
We
the
have-
whatever
Those
they call
NBA
them
guys
now.
should shut up, don't you think? Shouldn't they just dribble?
No.
Shut the fuck up.
No,
Nobody. Man, it's different online.
Yeah, well,
Those motherfuckers shouldn't say a thing about anything, apparently.
Yeah.
who basketball players?
And so what? He got lucky because he's, a billionaire because he throws a ball in a hoop. Seals can do that. That's how they justified. Like,
yeah,
how-
but look who. Yeah, but the dudes you're talking about are,
it's so, yeah.
you know what I mean?
LeBron?
Straight up haters.
No, the type of guys who, you know what I mean, think that they're cheering for the winning team. They think they're on the winning
Yeah.
team. That's what's funny, is that they think they're a part of,
They don't get, they're not happy or, if they can call you a libtard or a Democrat,
Yeah.
they come their pants.
Maybe they're thinking they're Silky Johnson.
They're haters.
Yeah.
I think it's fear, man. I think
do
it's
too.
they can't think for themselves. They hear the parents arguing. They hear people arguing.
Like Public
And-
Enemy, Fear of a Black Planet.
And the easiest shit to digest, if you're really not into thinking about it, is the Fox News propaganda. That's the easiest to take, because they're not asking for anything for you. You know what I mean?
Just to cheer.
Just cheer. Yeah, yeah. You like America? Yeah.
Yeah,
You like guns? Yeah. You like NASCAR? Yeah. Well, then you're one of us. You know who isn't?
Part of a gang.
Yeah, you know who isn't one of us? Libtards. You know?
pedophiles.
You know what they want to do? They want to
Bang kids.
Yeah, they want to raise your taxes. Oh shit! That means. Meanwhile, those half the motherfuckers commenting online are on welfare anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
That's crazy, man.
That's what's retarded. It's like they're not taking your tax money, you fucking swine eating.
But see, they have the illusion of the hope that they can ascend to that pedestal
What pedestal?
of the
NASCAR driver?
the rich daddy.
The American dream.
That's their
Yeah.
American dream. They're good. They can get there.
So they're trying to hate their way to
And
it.
so, as long as some brown can unjustifiably take their job, they got a problem with them. 'Cause they did it unfairly. So I don't have any privilege for that. I'm poor. Look at me. I haven't amounted to anything.
Yeah, I think historically,
and I got privilege. That's the way they think about it. It's
historically, when
fucking
times
stupid.
are hard, people separate into groups. That's what happened to Germany. That's how the Nazis came to power. Germany was on hard fucking times,
is
and it's
true.
like, man, what the fuck is going on? You know what the solution is? Somebody else.
Decades of ass whoopings.
Our group needs to get together and hate on those motherfuckers
Yeah.
because at least we're better than them.
Right.
You know, and that's what you got. That's what it is.
You're right. It's that pecking order, comparing yourself again, like you said weeks ago.
Yeah, instead of looking up and saying, man, why in the fuck does this shit keep falling from the sky?
Why
you're going to look at the dude next to you like, is this dude throwing shit on me?
Why aren't we all the same team against this guy
Exactly,
up here?
yeah, because then we'd get something done.
You have to bring together the tribes of America and push up against.
They've done what always...
Right. There are no natives except the Native Americans who already had everything stolen from them. So we really don't have a reason for any nationalist pride that's any longer than about 150
Yeah, and you
years.
know why
you can be proud of what's been done those 150 years for sure.
Is it really? It's not really patriotism. It's nationalism.
Yeah.
That's what it is,
Nationalism.
because it is about
which is the
America,
opposite of patriotism,
patriotism.
especially in America.
Exactly,
A
and
lot
people.
of American patriotism is the absence of nationalism.
Exactly.
It all
should be.
It's all socialism.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's so crazy, man. And that's why whenever Hitler talked about the United States, he said we wouldn't make it because we're just too many groups of mongrels. You know what I mean? We had no national identity to stand behind. And it's like that way of thinking is what these motherfuckers, is what Fox News tries to do.
Yeah,
Look,
absolutely.
here's a thing for us to get behind. It's like, no, man, to get behind what? To separate us? Because that's all you're trying to do.
It is.
Yeah,
exactly.
There's a point of one common decorum that's left in the military.
Anybody
is
that
you
tries-
appreciate human life. Like,
Anybody that
who
tries
would
to
ever-
separate us
who would ever
is the
think that-
enemy.
Yeah.
Who would ever think of somebody saying, we're from very politically different families. Your kid didn't die for my cause. He died for yours.
Yeah,
I think
that's bullshit.
I know that's bullshit. I think we're about this far away from that.
Yeah.
From somebody making a stupid comment like that's obviously way, way out in left field and wrong,
Right.
but believing it.
Yeah.
That's what's scary.
Well, that's what you get whenever you see kids getting killed on TV, and then you got a certain section of the country going, well,
Laughing at it. Or,
he must have deserved it. It's like, no, you just saw him get killed.
Right.
Yeah.
He did
That's the
some
basic-
crime in the past.
That's
that-
the
Okay, yeah, but that doesn't. There's no
That's
justification.
their justification.
Right, exactly. There
He's
is no-
one
for
of
that
us.
action.
He's one of us, and the people who work for us just killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't see it like that. They're
You
not
know what I
one
mean?
They're
Yeah,
not one of
exactly.
them. That's some Brown who is not me.
Right.
There's no way that's me. I don't compare to that.
That's brainwashing.
That's what they think.
They've been brainwashed.
That's the disconnect, the
But
lack
they don't
of empathy.
hear that at all.
Right.
Exactly.
There's a lack of empathy. For
And
some
when they
reason.
look to Trump as a leader, and it's like, this motherfucker works for us. You know what I mean? He is our employee. You are not supposed to follow him anywhere. You demand.
You tell him what to do.
You demand that he fucking deal with COVID. You demand that he deal with this stripe. You demand that he pull people together, not separate us. That's a bad employee. Get that motherfucker out of there.
He's just running barter town now.
It's like, well, Biden's not a better leader. I don't want a leader. I want somebody to get in there and fucking
Get shit done that
put
we want
all
done.
the hours in. I want them coming out gray as fuck, wrinkled, and you know what I mean?
Well, shit.
Like
for the-
Obama.
Yes, because they
couple
get to
Jews.
be on they get to have their picture on a list in every classroom, and they get kids to learn about them. The exchange is, I want them out tired. When they come out of there, I want them fucking tired.
They did the best they could
Yes.
for what we wanted.
I'm not looking for a charismatic leader. That's the last thing we want. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Get to work. You orange, pot-faced potato. Ugh.
He stands weird too. That whole family,
Like a centaur.
stands
Like a centaur,
weird.
yes.
Because he's wearing high-heeled shoes to look taller.
Yeah, you're right.
He's all about appearance. It is so disgusting and transparent. And anybody that falls for that,
They
I
love
love
that guy.
I love you, but
I don't.
man, you are misled.
I don't. I think
Yuck.
they're cowards. They should be held underwater.
Wow, man.
Until somebody catches you in a cowardly act and holds you underwater.
Well, then whatever. I don't give a fuck, really.
Glad to have you on the team, bud. Take your oar. Oh, you dropped your oar? Oh, you don't give a fuck. All right, great. Glad-
I think those are two different things.
Rickety,
No.
you gained a step. That's strike one.
All right, let's take a break, please.
Oh, yeah.
Pee break.
Whoa.
Are you saying you're bored?
No.
Billiam Dickelhoff today.
So you were saying the new Madden has got bad ratings?
Fuck Madden
Yeah.
and the
Wow.
developers and Clint Oldenburg. specifically.
That sounds like a pretty cool name now. Clint Oldenburg.
I don't understand how you gotta hate on a dude like Clint Oldenburg.
He was like a C-rated lineman, I think, in the NFL for a few years, and he's a fucking F-rated developer of simulation football games.
That bad, huh?
You should check out their reviews.
Why? What's so bad about it?
It's not simulation football primarily is my main issue with it. Meaning, it's basically a gambling game with a roster update.
Really?
Yeah, new cards is what they want you to buy so that you can build a team of superstars and then play somebody online against the team.
That's how Madden Mobile is
right
now.
Right.
That's how it's been.
That's the main mode of the fucking game for consoles.
That's how everything. Yeah, that's why I'm anti-console. I got I know it's a fucking 10-year-old game, but I got Skyrim for PC.
Oh, you did good.
It's an old fucking game, man, but it's still so badass.
It's my favorite game ever.
I only played it on Xbox, though. I imagine on a PC. It's...
I love. I can't play PC, but Skyrim is just so fucking fun, man. I can sit down there for an hour and be gone, have no idea what's going on in the outside
world. Because it takes that to go down one of those burrows.
Hell yeah. But the thing is, you can't even do anything. In an hour, it's like I got nothing done. I spent most time just reading about the abilities and shit like that,
Have you been to Whiterun yet?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's where you go to make Whiterun, the city.
Yeah. Where you get a house, and they have that broad that's the blacksmith.
Right, and that's where you make all the iron daggers.
Yes.
To get your blacksmith up, you go to that guy and you just make iron daggers, ingots, and whatever, and just make them, and sell them. That's how you make your money, and boost up your.
And then you get the house there.
Right. Eventually, you get
all
a house.
that house for me. All it stored were books and herbs. That's the only thing I kept in.
No shit. See, I did this thing.
I love getting in and doing the little bullshits and stuff
alchemy
like
and enchanting and shit. Yeah. Dude, I fucked around. I figured just to fuck around, I wanted to try a couple things. Like I went to Dawnstar, and there's these cat people that stand up front.
The Khajiit.
You talk to them,
you in skooma.
Yeah, so they sell some shit, right? Yeah. If you go to the back of that town, in between two rocks is a hidden chest, which is all their inventory and their gold. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you can loot that chest and then wait for 2 days and then go back and the chest will be there again. So you just load up on a bunch of shit, and I just did that just to figure out what everything does. You know what I mean?
That's good. Yeah, that's a great game. Man.
It is. It's because you can play like those. You know,
there's so much you can do.
Yeah, it's not like World of Warcraft where you feel pressured to do shit.
No, there's no pressure. For one thing, because there's nobody else running around.
Right.
You know, so you're just in there by yourself. And then the other thing is there's so many different ways to play, but there's no one way that you have to do it. Yeah.
It's like I played, I took one character and I got him, I can't remember what level it is. It's been a while. I've completed everything, of course. Back doing side quests and shit and trying to upgrade my armors and stuff and doing the houses. Building the fucking houses.
Breeze home.
Yeah. And I played him like a sniper with a bow. And then second my melee. So I never used magic, ever. Never, ever used magic.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I started a new guy up just to use magic only. But you can do all that, but I just beat it just shooting things. One-shot kills and stuff like that. So I never used magic. So that's a totally different way. Plus, I played being good. Now I can play being an asshole.
Right. Yeah.
And it's a totally different story.
And go to the Thieves Guild.
I did the Thieves Guild and the Assassins Guild.
That's the one with the red palm print? Yeah, those people.
There's a werewolf you could be.
Yeah, I never fucked with the werewolf
vampires.
Either. I didn't fuck with the vampire either.
There's
I got
all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
I played that game so much.
Oh, yeah?
Because, they stagger when the new stuff comes out.
Yeah, the companions.
So by the time it comes out, it's like, I can play the vampire part.
Yeah, in Whiterun, you have the companions.
Yeah.
That's where
those
you get
are cool
all those
people.
Quests. That's where you become the werewolf.
Yeah, and you get trained.
Do that. Yeah, that game's awesome.
Yeah, it's so dope, dude. I just fucking run around. Honestly, have not done any quest. I did the exploits a couple times just to get bunch of gear and
yeah,
stuff
you
like
have
that.
to get some shit.
And then I just ran around just fighting
Killing
random shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A dragon comes.
Just killing a bunch of dragons. I have like no shouts, but I killed a bunch of dragons. Like, I don't give a fuck.
You're weighing yourself down with all them dragon bones.
Yeah, I got
You don't
all
want to
the
get
shit.
rid of them, but they weigh 10 pounds apiece.
Yep.
That's the second. That's the main reason I got my melee up instead of my spellcasting, so I can carry more shit. Because
Yeah.
I'm a motherfucking pack rat.
And there's
yeah.
a stone you can get. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
where it
that'll
is
help
on the
you carry
like
shit.
a steed stone or something. That'll
That's
help
what it's
you
called,
carry-
Steed Stone. Yep. Yeah, it's so. I mean, what a fucking awesome game
Yeah.
that 10 years later, you could still play it, and it's just deep, huh?
Still playing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
crazy.
tried
Few
playing
games
the
are
Elder
like that.
Scrolls Online,
Not
and it looks
fun.
great. It looks good, but I didn't have the time to put into it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's like kind of the same world, but like World of Warcraft.
Yeah, yeah. So it's MMOR.
Yeah,
PG,
and I didn't
yeah.
want to put the time into that. I think that's the main thing I do love about Skyrim is it's by myself.
Yes.
And I can not think about anything
Yeah.
outside, just get immersed in the
Yep,
world,
yep,
and
yep.
that's
That's
why the
fallen out of
time
favor.
flies.
I couldn't play Skyrim when it came out because I had played Warcraft first.
Yeah.
And so I was like, wait a minute, there's nobody else to play with. Who cares what you do? You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, you couldn't
What am I
group
going to do?
up.
I have to think of what I'm going to do.
Yeah, but now it's like, oh, now I just want something that I can go in and play for an hour, not talk to anybody, not deal
Right.
with anything, and then get out, you know?
That part of the map looks interesting. I haven't been there yet.
Yes.
You just
What's
go
in
there
those points?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's stuff to do.
That's
over
my
there.
favorite, absolute favorite thing is just
It's
wandering
not linear.
around.
You don't have to complete the main quest before you get other cool quests.
Yeah.
or
Yeah, like I
anything.
haven't done it. I don't do any of the quests. I'm just what I'm doing now. Like I just literally
kill shit.
just wander around and kill shit. I don't know
Find
who
the
any-
neat spots in the map, like the waterfalls or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know who anybody is. I'm trying to kill everybody. Everybody's trying to kill me. I just hit quick save as soon as I see somebody because I know I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I remember that there's still one town that my main dude that he like they hate him. So anytime I go in, the guards attack me, and I'll kill like 2 or 3,
Yeah.
but then I die because
Is it
they
Stone
swarm.
City, Markarth?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They have
Yeah.
that long,
Yeah,
different
like-
guard stations out to
Yeah.
like in the field before you get to the actual city. It's a cool city.
Yeah,
though.
I don't know what I did to piss him
Fucking
off
game,
that way.
dude. It's just so crazy.
And if you like the stories are fantastic too.
Are
like
they?
the different areas and shit.
Yeah.
and like the Dwemer ruins and why that was. So you can actually, if you like, get all the books you can do. If you can actually sit there and read all the books too, the stories,
They fill it all in,
it
yeah.
fills in the whole
Ridiculous.
story.
No shit.
So that's why I went so slow.
I
the
just
first
like
time,
that you
reading
go
all
into
the
these.
books and-
I go into these fucking random caves, and there'll be a
Yeah.
puzzle at the door, and it's like fuck, and then you look around, and in the book, you know what I mean, through the different paragraphs, it'll be like eagle, snake,
yeah,
you're like you
bird.
son of a bitch, I found it. You know,
It's a sense of
it's
accomplishment.
so fun. Yeah.
I do. I love it. I
That's
love
such
it.
a beautifully made game.
I'll have to get that for the Xbox One. I have it for the
It's probably so
360.
super cheap. Like
I
Yeah.
did get it for Xbox. It was like 15. No, I think it was $5.99 on sale.
Oh, nice.
Usually
I've
like
been playing
15
the
bucks.
Civilization.
Oh yeah,
Been
yeah.
playing a lot of
See,
that.
I had that on PlayStation 4. I'd play that if I had it, but I didn't have anything. And then I tried setting up my console, and there was the kids had a couple games on there, and I can't use the console controller. You know what I mean? But PC I can handle at least for like an hour.
Yeah.
So it's good.
It's a good game, man.
Yeah,
the
it's
same
such a-
developer that did Fallout 76, which was a pile of shit
Oh yeah.
upon launch. That was another game that was like unplayable when they launched it last, I think 2 Novembers ago. Their first foray into
Did it get better or?
supposedly. But I mean it was
It was launched with a bunch of bad.
comically broken game
Yeah, it was launched completely
and no story,
unplayable.
which is not like a
That's the game-
Skyrim
that's-
has it's
yeah.
a story.
Yeah, that's a game where all it's in Appalachia.
Yeah, it takes
Oh,
place
is it?
20
Fallout
years.
76 in Appalachia after nuclear war.
20
sounds cool.
Everybody,
I'd like to play
everybody
in
holed up in
Appalachia.
West Virginia and
Yeah.
around here.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so there's all these mutant beings living in old
Like
coal
the
mines and
hills
shit.
have eyes.
Yeah,
That's
But,
incredible.
it's kind of that way of a game. It's
And then they've released like a patch
that was
or
gonna be
a
great.
separate, yeah, I thought too, a separate like single player version called Wastelanders that has a story
Right.
and characters to sort of fix it because it's was all fucked up.
Yeah, it's
It's a
crazy.
shame.
And that's it.
Yeah,
So you don't like it?
I haven't played it. I've watched hours of people not being able to play it because it's that broken. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that's a couple years ago now, but
and Skyrim still.
He's
Skyrim's
acquainted in the
amazing,
same.
I think that's up there with one of the best games ever.
It has
made.
to be. It
I
has
agree.
to be. I've never
Ever
I don't
made.
know of any game that's 10 years old that you could jump into right now.
Yeah, and just
and it'd be just that dope.
yeah.
Like, it's so good.
The graphics were amazing. I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's
countryside, that's why you want to explore.
Right.
Because the graphics are so great.
It's beautiful.
I go try climbing up all the mountains and stuff. And what's great is you go to
can.
those back spaces and you find like little treasures or something
Yeah.
like that.
and it's forgivable. You can kind of go down a giant mountain and not die. You
Yeah,
could just
as
kind
long
of
as you, like,
sideways down.
parkour down
Right,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's so crazy, man. That you can just
great
get
game.
lost in it. It's so nuts. Very cool.
I think it would be cool to have the Skyrim with, like, you remember some of the older games you had to, when you had to LAN or call each other over their modems to play, you had a friend that was able to play with you. I think with
Co-op would be
Skyrim,
cool, yeah.
like, just maybe one other person. That's
Yeah,
it. Just
two people
co-op,
in those dungeons would be cool.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. That would be set a limit on the amount of people you can have in there. That takes away the PvP element,
Yeah.
makes it all PvE, and you guys just
I saw you can play multiplayer, but you know it's through mods basically.
Yeah, okay, on PC.
Yeah, on PC. Yeah.
That would be
But-
cool though.
Yeah, it's a trip though. That's such a slick game.
If it's the same, the people who modded Skyrim are the ones that did Fallout 4.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are amazing mods. They're game quality.
Yeah.
It probably works well.
Yeah, the fan base for it
Yeah,
is
it's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Like
Yeah, it's deep.
like
man.
before I got it, I got hooked on watching like recently made videos.
I remember you telling me.
I just started watching videos on it, and it was like, oh man, I could just watch people play it. You know what I mean? Then after a while, like I saw all these different builds and this and that.
and
I'm
you
like,
wanted to try it.
fuck,
yeah.
I gotta try it, man. I gotta try it. It's too good.
The Daedric armor.
Yeah,
Daedric
yeah,
armor.
I have a bunch of that for my.
Just the swords. Like I find swords that are useless to me, but it's like, man, it's
They're
so
dope looking. Yeah, I
looking.
know. So that's why I'm
And
a
then
hoarder,
the fact
dude.
you can get a house with a weapons rack
Right?
and,
And
keep
display them
on
all, or the suits of armor.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's so cool. And you got a companion. You could dress them up
Yep.
in different sets of
You
armor.
have to fight your hoarding origins.
I
That's
like
awesome.
having my companions
Actually
always that
affects
big
your
tall
life.
bitch.
Yes.
And because there's a place you can go and fight giants where they won't get up and get you, and you can have her equip the giant's femur as her weapon,
No
and it's the
shit.
most powerful companion weapon around.
No
And
shit.
she just fucks shit up with the giant. So I'd sit back there and shoot my arrows, and she'd be beating shit with the
Clubbing
giant's femur. Yeah, it's
No
dope, man.
shit.
Yeah. I think that's the only like spells I would use. It's like a healing spell against your companion.
Yeah.
Because I let that bitch
Yeah,
take everything.
yeah,
You know, and
Yeah,
I just there some kind of snow effect, freeze effect or
Yeah,
something. I
uh-huh.
remember.
Yeah, there's
using
a
that
couple
lot.
different ones.
yeah.
I like putting fire on motherfuckers. That's a good thing.
I
I
put
don't
all
use
my
them that
points.
much, man.
I mean, I used a couple exploits and stuff just to
Yeah,
try it out
of
real
course.
quick because I had limited time.
Like Diablo, you could.
yeah, like I got conjuring up to 100 and
So you made a super powerful. Create your own player.
yeah, because you could conjure your own bow.
Yeah.
And so you don't got to worry about
dope,
arrows
man.
or anything. And it
Yeah,
does
that was the bitch. And then
So
making
bad.
arrows, I took to making arrows and shit.
Yeah, I forgot
Because they
about
got to
that.
be so expensive.
Yeah, any cool armor and shit I find I put on my companion and I just fucking now I can summon and I could like summon those Daedric lords or whatever the fuck they are and their tanks.
That
And
was
they-
one of the best quests ever. That Daedric madness dude, who you pass out drinking
Yeah,
with him in the
yeah,
bar, and you
yeah.
have to go on these quests and get this
I haven't
staff.
done that.
Oh, dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, because it's so crazy. You go into the Daedric Lord's realms.
Isn't
and
he
shit
like
and
at a
fuck with the
dining room
Daedric doll.
table?
Yeah,
Yeah, out in the woods or something.
yeah, it's great.
It's cool.
There was a cool scene where I ran into this one dude who is running around stealing souls from me from dragons. But I
Really?
like transported to like the astral realm or whatever, and he's hanging out there with these fucking illithids, and it's so slick,
Oh,
man.
shit.
Yeah, it's
Illithids, mind flayers.
yeah, it's so cool looking. It's like how you remember seeing drawings of them in D&D books
Yeah.
and stuff.
I don't
and
remember that. one.
It might be like newer
One of your
or
add-ons or
It
something.
might be
yeah.
one of the one of the add-ons.
That's fucking cool, man. That makes me want to play it again.
It's
I gotta
so
get it
slick,
for the
dude.
Ulfric Stormcloak.
The special edition. It's got like all the
Download stuff.
Yeah.
It's got all
Breeze
the
Home and
yeah.
What's the other one though? One is you can make houses in 3 different places.
Yeah, that's Homestead.
That's right. And then
Yeah.
there's a couple more.
Actual houses, but you get dwellings inside each of the main cities to store your shit and stuff.
Yeah.
These are houses
But then
you can build out on
these
a
are
hillside.
That's Homestead. That's the
Yeah.
add-on. Where I would spend hours just making my own house. I'd have to go collect the iron, make nails and shit.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
You
Hinges.
blacksmithing.
It's conveniently
yes,
close,
exactly.
though.
Hinges,
It's
nails.
that fucking in-depth
Yeah, I
hinges
know.
and shit.
tight.
Yeah. I spent hours doing that. That's the last couple things I did on that game was just building my house exactly how I wanted it with them suits of armor and shit, and put whatever bitch companion I wanted in there.
Hanging out. Yeah.
You had wives, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had wives, and you could have kids.
You could have 2 kids.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's nuts. And you get a better rested bonus if you sleep with a broad.
Yeah, you do.
That is awesome.
Great.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, the game is amazing, man.
It's such a tight game, man.
You never played it, Rickety?
No,
Oh, man.
I've seen people play it. I always wanted to play it, but
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
You could
Never
lose
had a
yourself.
year.
Absolutely lose
Oh,
yourself.
you
in
could
that
so
game.
fucking get lost in this, man.
a friend of mine had a good idea for a game. He was like take D&D.
Talking to them, Mike.
Take D&D or whatever show you want to, but make it in real places. So when you go to this, almost like Pokemon Go, but when you're there, you have to actually do parts of the quest there when you're on site, and then when you actually fight, you can fight all through your same little local network, and then you can fight like whatever monster you have to fight. So you can have casters casting spells,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
have it happen in pseudo real time.
Oh,
where,
yeah.
where the people that are around you are playing on.
So,
Would
like,
I actually have to
portable
stand on a
devices.
sidewalk and
Yes.
lightning
No,
bolt?
but
lightning
on your
bolt.
cell phone. On your cell, like
but-
Pokemon Go.
Yeah, but do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing that though. Yeah, then you'd hear like little roars go up from people over there. You know, like
Yeah.
That'd be pretty
yeah,
dope.
like yeah. It seems like it'd be a cool
That'd be a
to
good
do.
thing for advertisers because you could advertise your business on that game and have
There you
people
go.
Yeah.
come in. Oh, you
Oh,
have
yeah,
to you have to order some French fries from this
Yeah, it's
restaurant
totally you can totally target it.
to solve this quest. That
Yeah.
would be dope, man.
Would be.
Fuck yeah! Once the COVID's done,
Yeah.
Yeah, I only have pre-COVID ideas.
Like everybody's running around infected.
I have to go buy Rickety's tampons at the Walmart, and then
They'll stave off any infection.
yeah,
I assure you, 100% money back
Tampons
guarantee.
of cleansing plus 3.
you have to take a look at Rickety's Immaculate colon to solve the.
Yeah.
You'll either be dead in hours or you'll live forever.
There's probably real pink in there, right? That's
That's what
Pink
he said.
sock.
Yeah.
what I mean. What else could
He
make
used the
you-
word complexion.
Ooh, see, that's not.
It's not white.
Oh, man, what?
No, it's not.
Who is this doctor
Yeah,
you're
it's
going
not.
to
Dr.
that's
Kemp.
romancing you, using all these
Yeah.
romantic
Yeah, I'm
words?
still only like
About your
halfway out.
dupa.
Yeah. You're only halfway what?
I'm only halfway returned from being knocked out. I remember I said it's like getting drunk in reverse. Mm-hmm. So I'm like halfway back to sober when he's telling me this shit, and I'm just laughing.
I think that's an appropriate reaction.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, I think he did some
Talking
stuff
about
to
your
you.
butt.
I think
Butthole,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
They make you fart before you leave too.
What?
Ooh, how do you fart?
You have to eke something out.
What if you can't?
They don't let you leave. I guess there could be an air bubble and a
I
twist
think I
and thing.
recall that being true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you got to
No,
fart.
they just asked me. They said, did you?
Do you
I'm-
fart or do you shart?
think-
You at that point you fart because you have nothing left in you.
Oh, they suck it all out.
Well, you do the cleansing process and you can't drink any liquids for like.
So like all those
or-
chunks of shit that are
Everything's
hanging out in your
gone.
intestine for like
Gone.
years.
Gone.
So John Wayne should have had one of those. Huh?
Definitely. Definitely.
Colon cleansing.
Yeah.
It might sound good though to clean out
It-
some of
it is
that in
good.
there.
You
There,
never
you
feel
know?
so
Mine's
good
cleaned
after.
out, dude.
Yeah, yours is probably a runway.
All that roughage.
Yeah, I eat a lot of salad. I only eat tuna and pineapple fucking 5 times a week.
With your sardines,
Sardines, I'll throw in a sardine. You don't think a sardine just comes out the way it looks, like when it's going in? Like it just
Probably.
sloshes?
You probably don't chew them that much, so they do come
you
out.
swallow them whole.
Nobody
Do
wanna
you
taste
swallow
it.
them whole?
I don't want to taste it. I'm like,
I ate some
You
the
do
other-
that in front of the ladies. Ah.
like a bird.
Let me just go around with the open mouth sleepers and drop one in.
Oh, drop a sardine in there.
Drop a dean.
Do you ever ask the old people if they want some sardines?
No, there's not that many sardines in a can, man. I can't be giving them away. I'm on a budget.
They're not going to trade applesauce for it.
No,
No thicken? You wouldn't trade some thick
No,
thicken
they
shake
bring
for...
No, they're not getting my food. No, they eat that cafeteria food. I don't fuck with
Is that good food?
The cafeteria food?
Yeah.
No. Have you ever seen a cafeteria food that's good?
Yeah, the prison cafeteria food was great.
Really?
Oh, it was really good. Roast beef day? Holy fuck. Everybody
Really?
looked forward to roast beef day. Yeah, it was
I never
fantastic.
heard anybody say that about
Yeah, the one on the shortcut. Yeah, the food was great. It was
Really?
really good, yeah.
That's interesting.
It is. Well, it's really good. We'll have to ask
Yeah, no,
Big Red
they're
House.
our
He's
cafeteria.
commissary, though.
Our cafeteria food is not good.
No.
No.
Not even bacon or
No, the bacon's like
Salisbury steak.
nope. No.
You,
It's a
you wouldn't
commissary.
eat
It's
that.
not a cafeteria.
Most of it I see is pureed anyway, so
Chicken breast?
no.
Pureed chicken
I never
breast.
saw a chicken breast.
What
in
about?
there.
Oh, you'll get to see like Thanksgiving.
I
and
saw
stuff.
pureed pork chops.
Are you gonna go to like if they have a Halloween activity? Are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Funk is on a roll. Remember that dude?
You hope they let you DJ. Maybe you could DJ.
I'm not DJing.
Why you want to dance, don't you? You
Yeah.
wanna, you want to be the dancer.
Let's break some hearts. And break some
Dazzle.
hips.
Trying to find a sugar mama.
Let's break some hips and some hearts.
Oh, Valentine's Day, man.
You guys saw that that sugar mama post I sent you?
That's
Oh yeah.
I found that on sugardaddy.com.
Yeah, that's great.
There's a section to where you can put in if you want to be a sugar baby.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh yeah. And you find ladies that want to be sugar mamas.
SugarDaddy.com.
So how's that going?
Go to sugar. Well,
Any interest? No?
turns out I'm a little too old to be a sugar baby.
Oh, yeah. They want somebody a bit younger.
And fit. They got all these rules and shit. You know what I mean?
Can you like up the age range so you can get
Yeah.
older?
Don't work like that.
So you're stuck in the dreadful middle.
I
where
should be-
Nobody in either side wants you.
Everybody's looking at me like I should be a sugar daddy. Like, what are you trying to do on this side of the fence?
What's in between sugar daddy and sugar baby?
There's sugar mamas, sugar daddies, sugar babies.
Sugar dude.
No, there's no sugar. Nobody wants a
There's
sugar
Sugar
dude.
teen.
Nobody wants a
Sugar dudes,
dude?
they're like, get your act together, dude. You know what I mean? Like, get a job or, or
The
start working.
sugar daddies
Sugar
don't even want the
daddies,
sugar
dude.
dude.
No, They want a sugar baby, which is a young, fit person. And a stipulation that everybody puts in there is like, if you got some boyfriend or girlfriend on the side that you're looking to pay with this money I give you, forget about it right now. I want your focus.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Oh, yeah. You got to put work in.
Well, that's fair.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
That's one of them jobs you got to think like all the good ones are already taken though. If they're already getting online and finding
You
out how to
know
get
what?
replacements.
Yeah, I'm late to the game.
Yeah.
But you might be better than
Old
those
rich
people.
dudes are-
Even like fifth string dude. You know, if you're better than fifth string dude with one of those rich,
There should be a lot of
broads.
turnover in that field though.
I would think there's a lot of rich dudes dying. So there's new.
No, we're talking about lady. I'm looking for
Yeah.
an old lady with money.
Right. Oh. No, what I
I'm
mean.
looking for old ladies with money.
Yeah.
Their husband's dying and they're available is my point. Dude, don't be so upset.
Listen, all the ladies that I saw that are offering to be sugar mamas, for some reason are all like 5'5", and they say standard build.
What do you think standard is?
I think it's rotund. I definitely think.
Martha dump truck?
I think if you're willing to buy a boyfriend,
Yeah. You
It's
got to
like
have some problems.
yeah, you gave up on the rest. You're just like, look, I got money.
Do you think maybe they just got like, it's like a clan of women, rich women who have like teeth down there. So they want to snip off some young dudes' dongs.
Vagina dentata.
Yes. Vagina dentata, teeth down in there.
I don't know. The way I imagine it, they want me to lay around like a house cat. You know what I mean? And they just open up
Feed you
cans.
grapes,
Feed me tuna.
kipper.
Put a can of tuna or sardines on the floor for me. Like, pay me, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be playing Skyrim. Like, all right, I'm going to work.
But you have to like wear an outfit while you're playing
Yeah,
Skyrim.
I'll wear an outfit. I'll wear an outfit, dude.
What would it be, though? What would you think she'd make you
An
wear?
orangutan.
Probably something tight.
Some tight denim, maybe.
Maybe some stonewash.
You gotta wear a wig.
It's coming back,
You
man.
gotta wear a wig.
I
Like
probably
a mullet
do. I
wig.
probably do gotta wear a wig, yeah. all these girls are wearing real high pants now.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
What
crazy,
was mom jeans?
I can't stand them.
Yeah, it's weird
crazy.
looking.
I
It's
can't
really
stand
crazy.
them. I don't like the. I never did back in the 90s. I
Didn't
hated
like
it.
I like it.
You do?
Why?
Really?
I like women. I don't care what they're wearing,
Covers
really.
more of women.
Yeah, but no, they're shapely. They like go in on the weight because they're stretchy. They're not, you know what I mean?
Like maternity pants.
They're shapely.
I'll take some maternity pants.
But the woman's form is shapely. Those pants are like a used sock where the elastic's all blown out.
No, they're
You know,
not
it just
though.
comes up to
Not what these girls are
agree.
wearing.
It just comes up to a fucking blossom at the top, and you belt it around.
No, these girls are
You know,
wearing
it's like-
them. They're
it's almost
tight
like
around
wearing
the
an onion
waist.
sack.
That's
They're-
science.
No,
Yep.
it's not
That's science.
It's onion sack science.
They're tight around the waist, and then they're big on the hip. The hips go out, and then a lot of these girls are cutting them off to where they're like booty shorts. They're like mom pants cut off to be booty shorts.
Is that at work?
I haven't seen
No,
that.
that's all over
Yeah.
the place. Yeah, yeah.
So the
yesterday,
pants are getting higher and both directions.
yeah. They're moving up. Pretty soon, it's just gonna be a halter top,
Something
just around the tummy.
A
Just around the
onesie,
tummy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Onesie.
Like you just pull it up over your tit meat.
Those bodysuits are coming back too.
And ladies like to show off their vaginal cleft. Did you know
Coochie
that?
cutters is the big thing.
It's a big deal now.
Yeah.
Like how fat it looks, I guess.
I thought the whole idea was to keep that to
No,
yourself.
not nowadays. They're out there with it, living out loud.
Yeah.
But with like I had to wear, it was cold out, and so I had to wear a one-piece like
Cold out,
jumpsuit
toes
to go
out.
tuck point on a chimney. And it didn't fit. You know how you got to zip them up? What are those things called? Like overalls, but they have like insulation in them?
Yeah.
Those suck, man.
Coveralls.
They pinch your nut
This
region.
image that you're putting in my head right now
it's foul.
sucks.
It was a $90 fucking...
Nobody's enjoying this.
Well, get one that fits. Try the bitch on before you leave the store.
Well, I didn't do that. I couldn't do that. Because
Why?
my
Why?
boss was like, hey, I got one for you.
Oh, so you borrowed
used
somebody
one?
else's?
It was new. It didn't stink or it was dirty or nothing.
Did you sniff it?
Well, nobody else would have been able to fit it.
Now, how did you know?
They
it
were all
didn't
tiny
stink
people.
Then?
I smelled it. But it was cold out. You can't smell stink
crotch?
so good. No, I didn't smell the crotch. My crotch is down there. It doesn't have a nose down there.
You didn't sniff it before you put it.
Anyway, it sucked. It made my balls hurt. So there's that. Let's change the subject. Yuck.
On. Wow. That's some good shit right there, folks.
Ugh. I don't like those high cut pants. They're weird looking
That's
to me.
the moral of the story.
I don't agree.
I don't like them either.
To each his own. I
We
mean,
talked about this earlier. I don't like them.
It starts with
As long as they fill them out, I don't care.
starts
I
with
get what you mean.
high cut jeans and it ends in ill-fitting coveralls.
I was
on
at
a roof.
Nico's yesterday
Nico
Oh, what were you doing there?
at the pickup window. And there was 3 young ladies in front of me, didn't know each other, all standing in line. They, you can get to go sushi. And all 3 of them had those high-waisted pants on, but cut like booty shorts,
Yeah.
like the whole bottom cheeks hanging out. All 3 of these girls.
Were they good? Well, how come you only send the pictures of the shitty stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Hanging out.
you're a bunch of old men. For one thing, I'm not going to take a picture of it. I'll go to jail.
You should try harder.
I'm not going to be like shooting the upskirts at the fucking... This is a small town, man. You get pegged as a pervert around here, it's over, Johnny. It is over. No, they're probably in their 20s, but they still look
It's
like
legal.
young kids to me.
It reminds me of like sitcoms when we were kids, the clothing style. Like Janet used to wear those high-waisted
Yeah,
shorts.
in the 70s.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't booty shorts, but they
Right.
were the same
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of thing.
Yeah, it's all crazy, man.
No, it's all cyclical.
We're so old that,
It's coming
styles are
back
coming
around.
back. Yeah. It's like, oh, man, we just saw that. That was in the 90s. Yeah, that was like 30 years ago.
I will tell you what, though. I did like how the girls in the 90s dressed. I like that shit, the hell they did.
Yeah, I didn't.
Maybe, I didn't.
I don't like the big baggy clothes on. You know what I
like
mean?
Some big baggy clothes if it's hanging down.
Oh, where you could see like their midriff and
Butt
I
crack,
see.
maybe.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
what you mean.
I'm
Yeah,
all right with that.
Yeah, some Jinkos.
No,
I don't
not that
like-
big, man. Not that big.
I didn't like that shit.
Not that big,
Jankos.
man.
Those are gross.
Or you remember that's when, like, earlier was when spandex was out and there would be some girls in some baggy ass spandex.
Oh, yeah. Baggy spandex.
I do appreciate yoga pants.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah,
I
of course.
agree.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Something special there.
No doubt. Yeah, those are, especially the way they make them now. They cut them different.
See through.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. I tried to block it.
You failed.
It's a-
You put that threadbare robe in.
Yeah, like
You didn't block one molecule.
No.
It's the thought that counts.
those clothes look like they've been at the thrift store 3 times.
This is a great robe.
It is a great robe.
It was a
Thank
great
you.
robe for the first 3 owners too.
I think it was one guy who owned this.
You know what? I
Mr.
finally
Furley.
figured it out because, I've hung out with Matt like 2 times in the past 2 weeks. And
Yeah.
what we did is we watched Trailer Park Boys. And
He didn't see
Mr.
it.
Leahy right there.
Yeah.
It's Mr.
Yeah,
Leahy.
yeah.
He needs his tighty whities with a boner.
Yeah.
Piss boner.
Yeah.
This boner.
Yep.
Listen, bud, can I borrow your cowboy boots, buddy? He never saw that one.
It's a good one.
No. Yeah, it's great.
It's good. Yeah, people like what they like. People are what they are.
Piss boners?
What are you gonna do?
Dr. Sleep sucked. I saw that movie. That's my non-movie review for the week.
What was it? Where'd
It's
you
a
see
sequel to The Shining, but the book version.
it? Okay.
Jack Nicholson?
Well, he's in it. Let's play by.
Oh no,
another
Obi-Wan
actor.
Kenobi.
But Obi-Wan Kenobi's the main. Is Danny?
Alec Guinness.
The dude from the young kid from Trainspotting.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he's not young. He's like our age.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Ian McGregor or no?
Ewan.
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan.
Yeah.
You got it.
Ewan.
Ewan.
Ian.
Trainspotting.
Dude that motorcycled across Africa.
What?
I'm pretty sure he motorcycled
North to south or east to west?
east to west, I believe, or Europe or something like that. I remember he did like a documentary thing where he motorcycled across, like after Trainspotting, after.
Yeah, he wanted to be free.
Yeah. One
I
of those.
wanna be
One of those
free.
dudes that his life's so good they gotta like add
They
some
can
shit
do that, yeah.
to make it miserable.
Could you imagine, dude, if you had enough money in the world and you're like, well, fuck it, man.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna go.
My life is so good. Let
I
me
can
find.
take 2 weeks off or a month off, still make money, and just go motorcycle across somewhere.
Yeah, let me get real dirty. Like those people who are so handsome that they get dirt. You know what I mean? Like a Johnny Depp. Like Johnny Depp will roll in dog shit just to try to make himself look like a common man. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Orlando Bloom.
Lando Calrissian.
like a Lando Calrissian. No, could you see Lando Calrissian
Don't die.
riding a dirt bike across Africa?
It'd be cool as Cape with the
He'd have sand all in his jerry curl.
Yeah, he'd be dusty.
You trying to
That's a
breathe
bad
water
hair.
over there? You're not a fish.
Excuse me. Yeah. Dudes with those wet waves or wet perms or whatever, you can't be out in the sand.
Did you guys see the last Star Wars?
Which one was it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't even.
I
Was
don't
it?
think so.
Oh yeah, the one where
What was it called?
The last.
The Last Jedi.
Last
I
Mhm.
didn't
Yeah, I
watch
saw it.
I don't think I watched it.
I didn't
I saw
either.
it.
I'm waiting for it to be on somewhere free
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
It's
that'll ever
close.
happen.
without too much effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably close to that now.
Yeah. We got to have a UFC party for the Adesanya fight.
Oh yeah.
We need
Let's
to
do it.
Yeah,
I'll
they're
come
winning
there
this towards
hang
like
out.
towards the end of September.
Yeah, we got to find somewhere.
Probably
We
like the
got- we
third
gotta
Saturday in September or something.
Do another one, maybe another broadcast or some
Okay.
shit that
Get it
night.
here.
Okay.
We could do it here. We could-
It's going to be tough to, or where the studio is.
No, I think we'll have the podcast moved by then.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
We can do it there, right in the garage.
Yeah, we got to start getting out of here.
Yeah. But that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Mark our calendars.
Yeah, that's going to be huge, man. It's going to be fight of the year.
I have to see it. I'm
Mhm.
going to feel, and I'll get pissed off trying to find streams online. And
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
watch it. And
Oh, we'll get it.
I've been lucky. The last couple ones, out of like either somewhere in Asia or Russia, at probably like 2-3 in the morning, they'll pop up on YouTube
Right after, yeah,
for a little while. Then they get taken down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's all out of it's all zoomed in real crazy, but you
Yep.
get
like
the
on
gist.
balls.
No, it's just zoomed in. I think I don't know why they zoom it in like too
You
much.
can't see any logos. If you see like
That's
if you
what
see
it
any of
is.
the logos like on the ring or
the
that the
ring,
UFC
yeah.
puts up like their little timer and it'll say UFC.
That makes sense.
It'll
It's
get
against law. Or
the algorithm will catch it. The algorithms will catch it. It's like my laptop. Just virus protection's updated. Wow. Just so you know.
Awesome.
Nice.
God was
I know
talking
you
to
were
us.
over there worried about
Yeah,
it, weren't you?
Yeah, it
Rickety?
scared you,
I'm
huh?
wondering about that. Yeah.
Nope, we're up to date, buddy. Clean cut. All right, anybody got anything else?
No.
No. We talked about Skyrim. We talked about protests. We talked about colonoscopies. We talked about high-waisted jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about
Adventures in yard sitting.
Yeah.
Falling down,
falling down. Yeah.
heroing.
You guys should go, after we're done, you should go check out the
It's probably still
weeds.
there. It's probably a big old
I
dent.
saw it. I
down.
saw it. Yeah.
Them weeds is tall.
Fucking plant life ain't gonna grow there for a
No.
long time.
No.
No, it scarred the earth.
Pummeled.
It's poison.
Poison. Yeah, no, that's pretty
Anything
much it.
else?
It's good. I missed last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Me too.
just getting together and talking. It's nice.
Airing of grievances.
Yeah, fuck EA.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we
Oh,
go.
he had a huge grievance with
I don't really. It doesn't matter.
Madden. They're
You
making
just
it
look
like Madden
online.
Mobile, man.
Man,
It's
it's
fucked
done,
up.
dude. It's over.
Mhm.
It's
Time
over.
to get Skyrim.
Time to move
again.
on to something
got it
else.
again.
There you go.
Did you?
Mhm.
Nice. Time to move on. Yeah.
I got it
Ready?
for like $6.
I mean, it's so
I'll have
crazy.
to look.
Yeah.
I have to look for
perfect.
Xbox One
They do sales
sales
pretty regularly.
periodically.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You get like 75% off. I mean, for $20, that's still worth it.
Oh
I think.
yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I got the special edition on Steam. It might have been $30,
Mhm.
and still, it's
Yeah.
like I've played it for like
I
an
might
hour.
have spent 30.
I've played it an hour a day for the last.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it's
fucking
worth it
week.
already.
It's worth it. Hell yeah. But I'll be uploading this tonight, so I won't get to.
Oh,
but-
you won't get to play.
No, that's all right. I gotta fucking do some laundries there. My days are nuts, man. So busy at work.
It's true, man. Like, if you don't get high for like 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and then you hit some flour,
Mhm.
pretty high.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
nice.
No
It's
shit.
a good thing.
Yeah, it's a real good thing. A tolerance break, dude. I think even Snoop Dogg takes like a month or two off a year.
Snoop Dogg's in the new Madden.
Is he?
Is
Do you
he?
care? You can.
That's not enough to get me into it. I'm
be-
turned off by all of
Yeah.
it.
He'll come to you in I forget the mode, but it's like story mode basically. And at some point, you get to be so good that he'll come and talk to you on the sideline about.
Oh, no
football.
shit.
Yeah, that's super cool.
You ever watch on, they have tournaments on, you can see it on YouTube to where they'll play, and he's really fucking good at it.
Well, the one Snoop is
Yeah.
the guy who won the championship. All he did was run the ball, and he used the punter as his quarterback,
Wow.
and he won the championship. And that's sort of what started the whole like you got to fix your fucking game.
Yeah, it's so
They were making
beat
fun
up.
of it.
Yeah,
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah.
it's a bummer.
Fuck Madden.
Yep. You got to move on. You got to find something else, dude. Take up golf.
I got
like
a golf
golf.
game.
There
I don't
you
know
go.
how- I don't understand it. I got a hockey game too. I got NHL
There
19
you
for
go.
free,
Wow.
and I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the positions are or what you're supposed to do. I don't know anything about it. But there is like a whole. I could learn through
Yeah.
the game supposedly.
See, there you
Why
go.
don't you learn?
I don't
Stave
like
off autism.
Yeah.
Or
embracing it.
He's already
Alzheimer's.
autistic.
Alzheimer's.
I might
That's how
be-
you stave off Alzheimer's is challenge your
to
brain.
learn hockey.
No, new things. Learning new
golf.
things. Trying new things. You know?
Yeah.
Rickety says, yeah.
Yeah, get outside the comfort zone. a little
Yes, you got to get outside the comfort zone. You got to try new stuff. You
I'm gonna
gotta,
learn hockey.
There you go.
Hockey's fun. I like
Yeah,
hockey. It's
hockey's
great.
fun.
That's worthwhile.
There you go.
Great.
Yeah.
I'd love to see you in skates sometime.
Now you have a team to root for. Cleveland never had a hockey
They
team.
did.
So
Monsters.
Did they?
The Cleveland Barons were
Oh, the
around
Barons.
until like 73.
The Monsters weren't a pro team.
No, they were
like a farm
junior
team.
league. Yeah.
but now you got the Penguins.
Apparently they're good at Mario
Yeah.
Lemieux.
They're always
They
good.
had.
Well, he's old. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't play.
What position
owns
was
it.
he?
Center.
What does that mean?
Center of the ice. You have center,
There's 5
left
guys.
wing, right wing.
Or 6 guys if you count the
Yeah,
goalie.
right and left defense.
So who should I be if I don't know anything about hockey?
Center.
Really?
Yeah, he's the playmaker. He's
No,
the
I don't want to do.
playmaker.
I don't want to do that. I want to not have to be relied on.
Yeah, you can go right down the middle and make your play.
Be goalie.
Defender.
No,
yeah.
then you got to stop everybody.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
Be a defender. You
Be
can
a
just
defender.
check people.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And keep
Yeah.
them. Yeah,
There you
you
go.
would be a defender on a hockey
Yep.
team.
Yep.
You'd be. Yeah, you'd definitely be a defender.
Mm-hmm.
Rickety,
I'd probably be a right wing,
you think so, right?
Oh yeah.
power wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
B-Daz, you'd be goalie, man. You could see everything coming in and just
No, we
block,
can't.
block them with your big ass
Daredevil.
head.
Daredevil.
Use my head
Yeah.
and feet.
Use your head. I'd be the center man because I'm little and fast.
Whatever.
I don't get it. I don't know what you mean. So sounds good.
Whatever. This team sucks.
I didn't say we wouldn't suck.
This is the
We're
worst,
missing one
worst
person.
team ever.
What was Gretzky? What position?
He's center.
Center.
Lemieux was the center. Sidney Crosby's the center.
So that's like the.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
got
because you can
or
shoot, pass.
the goalie guy. Remember on ESPN when you saw the goalie take the skate to his neck and he was fucking bleeding out? You didn't see that?
Yeah.
No.
The goalie.
Oh, look that up on
What
YouTube.
goalie?
No, not everybody gets off on that
It
gruesome
was the
shit like you
Sabres
do,
goalie.
man. What
It
the
was
fuck
the
is
Sabres
wrong
goalie
with you?
got skated over his neck.
Yeah, they're sharp. Skates are sharp.
Oh man, and I mean he lived, but it was like gruesome.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, that's
the ice
gross.
was red.
There's a
Oh,
big
yeah.
puddle. Yeah, it fucked him up, man.
Yeah. There you go.
All right,
There you go.
have a week.
Yeah, everybody have a good time.
Have a nice time. Yeah.
Let's get on the same team out there, all right? Love your neighbors. If you're listening to this and you want us to be split up into groups, then unsubscribe. We don't want any part of it. All right? This is one love. All right, take it easy, everybody. For the Us Guys podcast, THC, the goat,
Yeah.
Reverend Rickety, the seagull,
What's up? Happy
Uncle Meat, the transgender bear.
I'm not transgender.
GGB.
Oh, you're just cross-dressing bear.
I didn't have time to take out the boob. What do you call that?
Dude, listen.
The bra, whatever
Listen,
it was on. the boob.
we're not going to make any more gay jokes. Listen,
It's okay.
you buy dicks online.
We accept you for who you are.
You send us pictures of a bear wearing a bikini, and you're like, "Look, this is us, guys."
I object.
There's
I gotta post that picture.
there's an
I do.
orangutan, a goat, a seagull, which we all know these are our spirit animals.
Yeah.
And then he's like, here's me, and it's a bear wearing a bikini. So it's like, oh,
Okay.
all right, I
But
get
he's
it.
got a bike. That's why I got the picture.
So he can move fast. Either way, we get it. All right.
Yeah, I'll have to post that for sure.
Yeah. Enjoy, everyone.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like that stuff got to be hot.